Yul Brenner, etc., etc. King and I. When a widow is offered a house to teach in Siam, she is warned the king may not remember.
In his letter of agreement, he promised me £20 a month and a house of my own outside the palace walls.
King do not always remember what he promised.
Then you will have to remind him.
If I tell King he break this promise, I will make anger in him.
Which turns out to be true, though he convinces her to stay using emotional blackmail.
What house?
Well, my house, Your Majesty, the one you promised me adjoining the palace.
It is our pleasure that you shall live in palace. You teach in palace and you shall live in palace.
We'll have nice apartment, can look out, see many things.
Only for her to do the same to him, which convinces him to honour his deal.
That I shall give this unworthy woman a house. We will build her a house of her own. A brick residence.
While demanding that she keeps her head lower than his head, and consults her about diplomatic relations with Britain.
Do you not have any respect for me? Why do you stand over my head? I cannot stand all the time. And in this country, no one's head shall be higher than king's.
Prompting him to have her prepare a play, which impresses the diplomats.
In the British custom of spying glass.
Oh, is that what started the panic?
I regret, sir, my ladies have not given good impression.
On the contrary, Your Majesty, I dare say His Excellency and I have rarely received so good an impression in so short a time.
And inspires his son to end slavery, while he dies from her nagging him to death.
This proclamation against bowing to king, I believe to be your fault.
Oh, I hope so, Your Majesty.
Worth watching for language learning.
Siam to be very modern scientific country. Everybody speaking the English.
Iron bars, guards at the doors, etc., etc., etc.
What is this, etc.?
Well, it means, and all the rest, and so forth, Your Majesty.
Ah, for dancing, etc., etc., etc.
Excellent, Your Majesty.
How old shall you be? You do not look like a scientific person for teaching of school. How old shall you be?
I am 150 years old, Your Majesty.
For sitting of guests at dinner table, etc., etc., etc. Now it is too late. In what year were you born?
In 1712, Your Majesty.
Etc., etc., etc. How many grandchildren shall you have by now? How many? Ha! You don't answer that so fast. I make better question than she make answer.
Etc., etc., etc. This is bad thing.
Cigar.
Thank you, Your Majesty. May I introduce my aide, Sir Edward Ramsay?
Your Majesty?
I am pleased. Cigar.
Thank you.